All right, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Virtual Warfare, text-based roleplay fighting tutorial series. And today's video, we're going to talk about a question that a lot of people ask. You know, a lot of people who don't really know what roleplay is. This is the question that they ask, and they always ask, who decides the winner, or how do you win in a roleplay fight? You know, and this is a very tricky question because, you know, pretty much everybody, you know, who attempts to decide a winner is either biased or they use a certain fallacy, or, you know, it's never based off hardcore truth where people get together and really get to the heart of it, you know, but instead there's two different sides who say one thing, one says it's like a debate, and people want to know what's people want to be right, you know, people want to be the correct one instead of really trying to figure out, you know, the answer so everyone can be like, yeah, you know, that is true, you know, it happened this way. Instead, people just want to be like, you know, it was me, no, you didn't know, you know. So that's the way people decide the winner today, you know. But there is a way to decide a winner, and this is the way that I try to teach people in the world. You know, there is a way to decide, and this way is based off of logic. You know, not logic like, you know, what can I say? You add all these numbers like the mathematical purpose of this moon and running around. Not stuff like that, but like logic to say like, look, you know, I hit you here, and when I hit you here, this happens, and when this happens, you know, this happens, you know, based on logic like that, you know, not necessarily like mathematical equations, but, you know, an action for a reaction, you know, stuff like that. However, there are different communities who decide a winner on through different standpoints. You know, some people might use points, or, you know, points based off your grammar, you know, if you make a mistake here, or based off of points however, you know. And some people might base their winner off of, you know, who created the best story, you know, who had the best character, who played their character the best. You know, some people decide winner off of that, and some people decide a winner off of, you know, logic. You know, if this sword cuts you here, you know, this amount of blood comes out, and therefore at this point in time, you know, you'll bleed to death. You know, some people base their winner off that. You know, so there are different ways to base a winner off of role play. It all depends on which roleplay community you're fighting in. But the style that I teach is not really based on winning, but it's based on how you can win, you know. And so instead of going for a death blow, you know, say you have the opportunity to kill someone, you know, you can state that, you know, you had this opportunity to do this and this and that, but instead you chose a different action to continue to fight, you know, to bring more glamour to the art, you know. So if this is, you know, you don't have to always win to show that you're a winner. You can just, you know, carry yourself in a way where you're carrying yourself to magnify the art of role play, you know, magnifying the possibilities of doing things in role play instead of trying to use all the power you can just to have a win. You know, a lot of people do that. You know, some people try their hardest to have all these powers and all these different mathematical equations just to be like, haha, I'll win, I'm better. You know, but role play fighting is not always about that. You know, role play fighting is allowing other people to enjoy their character. You know, imagine that. You know, you're a role play fighter, you're a good role play fighter, but when you role play in a way where it helps the other person enjoy their character. Like, come on, like that's a real role play fighter. You know, that's a real role play fighter who wants the role play fight to be enjoyable and to be educational or smart. You know, for both parties. You know, not just to become a winner, but look at me, I'm the best. Like, no, it's like role play fighting is not about that. That's not how you win a role play fight. You know, so if I ask the person, you know, how do you decide a winner? You know, I'll probably say something like, you know, the person who helps out the other person more. You know, that's my winner. You know, the person who gave the best inspiration, you know, that's would be my winner. It doesn't matter, you know, really about logic, even though I teach about logic, because, you know, this is the way to inspire somebody, that, you know, I have these logical ways of winning, and now instead of winning, I can teach you the same way of how to win. You can teach somebody else, you know, saying so on and so forth. You know, this is the way that, you know, I teach, and you know that's it. So that's pretty much the end of the video. I have nothing else to say, about this, and I'll see everybody soon with more training videos, and hopefully I can get a video of me in an actual fight, and I can go through the process of thinking and the process of writing when I'm fighting somebody. So just stay tuned for videos like that, and I'll see everybody soon. Thanks for watching. Deuces.